Nice to meet you, Brandon. I'm Nicole.
Brandon.
We've met before.
Yeah.
This is your game, Battle Monkeys?
It is.
All right. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's a 2 to 4 player take-that card game. It's inspired by Magic the Gathering. Basically, you're fighting to be the most powerful monkey general out of everybody. It's a free-for-all combat card game. So basically, everybody just builds their own army of monkeys, and then they fight everybody until there's one monkey left.
Awesome. And how many people can play this game?
Up to 4, 2 to 4.
And
it's better with 3 to 4, but you can play with 2.
And would you say this is a decent intro game to someone who isn't really familiar on?
Yeah, that's been the most frequent people that really like the game is people that have seen Magic before, but it was too complicated, so they wanted something easier to get into.
Applies to me. I have no idea how to play Magic, but I really enjoyed this game. I can't wait to do the spotlight on this game. We did play this game at the DGM last weekend, and I just had so much fun. What inspired you to get into the gaming industry?
I have played a ton of games my entire life. I got tired of buying a bunch of games, and I made a bunch of video games before this, so I also kind of wanted a break from making video games because there's a lot more involved with it, and there's you can't just make it and be done with it. There's always problems, stuff like that. So we decided to give it a go and make it a card game. And we went with what we knew. We played a lot of Magic, and we stopped playing because of a lot of the reasons we didn't like about it, which we took out for this. And that's one of the reasons we started with this, and then that just kind of spun off into a bunch of different things. We published the game ourselves. We're now publishing other games. We have worked on other designs that we're going to be having coming out too. So it's just kind of the whole snowball type of thing.
And the name of your company is Endless Spiral?
Spiral.
What inspired you to make that name?
The name?
The name, yeah.
It's actually kind of funny. So it's kind of not really an inside joke, but more of a thing with me and my partner. So one of the things that we've always really liked, are you familiar with the Fibonacci spiral at all?
No.
So it's a mathematical ratio that basically is seen everywhere in nature, and it basically creates a perfect spiral is what it is.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So independently, when we first all met each other, we had no idea that we all really liked this and had looked into it and stuff like that, and it just kind of all clicked when we came in together.
That's a really cool name.
Yeah.
That's really awesome. I like the story behind that. And what inspired you for Battle Monkeys to make it a monkey theme?
Because everybody likes monkeys.
Who doesn't like? I mean, I like pandas a little better, but
yeah, when we initially designed it, it was literally just we had white cardboard cards that we made that just had very generic terms for everything. So we made all the mechanics, we made the game exactly what it was, and then themed it.
I really like the theme of this game. I like that you've made it very cohesive, but not overly. It's not too overtermed. I understood what the instructions were and what the powers were. You didn't go out of your way to make it complicated with the theme.
One of the funny things, going back to the name of the company, we worked that into this game too.
Oh yeah?
So the Fibonacci is a mathematical sequence. Mm-hmm. Basically, the way it works is you take the number before it and the number that you're on, add it together to equal the next number. So 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 2 is 5, and so on. And that's how we did these cards. So even if you look at the powers, there's 2, then 3, then 5.
That's clever.
And then of all these, there's 13 of these guys, there's 8 of these guys, there's 5 of these guys. And it actually worked out really well to balance the game, too.
That seems to be extremely well thought out, and when I was playing the game, it did seem very well balanced. Another thing I really like about this game is that each type of monkey had a different strength level, so it was really easy to remember who did what.
Yep.
I hate it when it's overly complicated and you can't remember, okay, but this one does that, and this one's the same, but a little different. It was very easy and clear.
Yeah, that was a big thing that was really important to us, is to try and simplify it as much as possible, so it'd be very easy to pick up. With that being said, there's a lot of hidden strategy to it, so once you get past just the very easy mechanics, it becomes very complicated with the way you can play.
Absolutely. The game that we were playing with Ashley and Bill, I mean, they were right.
They got crazy. They got down to 1 life, and then
they were there
forever.
For 20 minutes.
Yeah.
They were right. It was one mistake would have cost them the game, and I'm just surprised that I lasted as long as I did. Is there anything else you'd like to tell the viewers?
We're gonna have the first expansion for this ready coming out. I think we're doing a Kickstarter in February.
Okay.
And then that's pretty much what we got. We have 2 other games coming out later this year as well.
Okay.
They're not finished yet, so I don't want to go into too much.
Of course.
But we have a social deduction game and spatial combat game that we're doing as well.
And I know we have a copy of this, and we're going to do a spotlight on it. Would you be willing to join us in chat so you can answer questions that our viewers might have while we're
Just let me
playing?
know when you guys are doing it.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for your time.